Welcome, everyone, to Tempus University. My name is Zac Jones. I am an implementation consultant here at Prosymmetry. So in this video, I'm going to be going over like the configuration and setup of skills management. And skills management in Tempus Resource really enables organizations to manage their employee skills and have full access to the adequacy or inadequacy of resource competencies. And it really is a critical measure in resource management. So Tempus Resource's feature-rich skills management capabilities enable small, medium, and especially large enterprises to control this process. Skills management overall really ensures that the organization's workforce is appropriately matched with tasks and projects. And this obviously leads to greater project efficiency, cost savings, risk mitigation, and competitive advantages. So it's a fundamental component of not only effective resource management and allocation, but also project management. So in this video today, we're going to go over how to kind of set up from an admin perspective to create skills and to create skill categories. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump over to Tempus and dive in. So from the homepage of Tempus, you'll actually be able to navigate to the admin settings. And in this middle column, there's actually going to be a light blue skills management tile. We're going to go and go into that. In this screen, there are really two tabs up at the top right, skills and categories. And users can create skills in the skills tab and then assign them to categories in the category tab. So to create a skills, an admin, you'll want to be on the skills tab. From here, you can add a skill and select the type of measure that the skills should have. So, and there are 5 available options. So what you would do is go ahead and put in a name. So let's go ahead and create one. So let's do Go as the programming language. And so you have range, which is like a one to lowest, 5 to highest. You have a Boolean, you have a category, an advanced category, and experience evaluation. And so just depending on the type of skill, I'm going to go ahead and hit advanced category for Go. You also notice that you can go ahead and put a, type a hint here, and this will show up kind of based on this icon, and you can actually give it a description. So we'll just say, often referred to as Golang might be appropriate. And then you also see that, so that's this top section here, and I'll go ahead and create this skill. And then if you notice, here's all the other skills that I've created in this environment here. And you'll notice that Go will probably just be at the bottom here. And it'll probably alphabetize, I believe, when you leave the screen and come back. All right, now if I go over to categories, this is where you can go ahead and create a category. So when you create a category, skill categories are defined independently from skills and are used to combine skills for display. So after skills are created, you can add skill categories by navigating here and assigning the skill to the category. And skills do not have to be the same type to be in the same category. So the same skill can be in multiple categories as well. So a single or multiple skills can be added to a category at once by just checking the box next to the skill name in the dropdown. So once I put a category up here, I say, hey, we want compiled languages, and I can select this dropdown, and I can say, hey, I want to look for Go, and I can actually just search for it here, and I'll just go ahead and hit Go. And then I can go ahead and create this category. So, and then down here, I see compiled languages, and you can see Go here. The last thing I kind of cover today is when creating a skill, there is actually one additional feature that is very useful when tracking skills on individuals, especially for like certifications or for other merit-based items, is when you define a skill name, and let's just call this a certification here that we want, and we'll just say certification X. If you choose the Boolean option, there's actually an additional option here to track expiration date. And really what this does is allows you to, on that individual resource, if for like a certification that might expire, or any kind of professional assessment that was done that needs to be recertified on a yearly basis, maybe, or every 3 years. Here you can actually track the expiration date, and when that expiration date comes to today, it'll actually turn off that skill off of that resource. So I can go ahead and say that. And then if I kind of come over to a resource, and I'll just pick on Chuck here, really how this all ties out together is I can go ahead and hit skills matrix on Chuck. And I can actually see now that compiled languages category. And I can see all of the other categories here, and I can see that skill now. And I can say, hey, yeah, he's, Chuck is proficient in Go. And then I can save that. And now Chuck has that skill associated with him. And that's really skills management in Tempus Resource. So with any skill or category, you can always edit, delete them, import or export skills or skill categories. If you have any additional questions or need more in-depth information, we would recommend always going to the Tempus Help Center by clicking on the question mark icon at the top right of your screen. Other than that, please feel free to reach out with any other questions, and thank you for watching.